Hello, I am Ashutosh Chirk and I am recording this video to make one update about ongoing Mindtree L&T, that is Mindtree takeover bid by L&T. Recently, I received a news about Nalanda Capital sold out its stake, which is around I think 10.6% or something, around 10.5% stake in Mindtree. They sold their whole stake to L&T open offer at 980 rupee per share. Why I am giving you update? First of all, Mindtree promoters, former promoters now, as L&T is nearly 10, I think 46%, 45-46% they are holding, and I believe that they will catch all the 66% sooner or later. Now, why I am giving you update and why this is important? First, let's check this whole scenario from starting point. In Mindtree, just like many Indian IT companies, the promoters or the one promoter or group of promoters are not the larger shareholders. They are holding very few shares, and it is they are professionally managed, like Infosys, like many others. TCS is one example where Tata Group is holding one large shareholding, and TCS is now like cash cow for them. The situation here, and I think many other companies, that let's think as a before the selling point. VG Siddhartha interested to sell this company, or say interested to sell his stake. He was holding more than 20% stake. L&T was interested, and I was receiving the news that even Blackstone and some other shareholders, some other private equity peoples was also interested to hold. But what private equity peoples told that this is not our money, this is our share, this is some other people's money. Even they will ask us that why you are not holding any board seat. VG Siddhartha was not holding any board seat, and so it was difficult for them. In one stroke, L&T bought that stake, and that makes their entry in the company. After VG Siddhartha and his Cafe Coffee Day and all that, 20%, 21% or something more, second biggest shareholder was Nalanda Capital or Nalanda India Fund or Nalanda Capital or Nalanda Private Equity. What was that important? First, Nalanda Capital tried to stop this takeover, but the point they realized that this is difficult, they leave that try. They came and they tried to convince other public shareholders to ask L&T for some better deal, that is more than 980 rupee per share. Now some shareholders went to SEBI. They asked SEBI, how can these people are doing it? Looks like they are supporting to some other people, some other like promoters. They are like part of promoters. If that is true, then let them be a white knight and came up with an open offer which will be making fight with L&T. Nalanda, I think, denied, and SEBI, I think, in last 24 days, while I am recording it, in last 24 hours, two things happened. Nalanda sold its stake. I think sometime before that, SEBI asked them why and what is your view, why you are asking and what is happening. The big question, the big chunk is whether Nalanda sold its stake all due to that SEBI question or SEBI potential action or what, I don't know. Now what will happen, as L&T is very close to this takeover, and what will happen to their now promoter, which are going to be ex promoter, how they will behave, what will happen with Rostav Raunan and all other peoples. Will they try to commit, I think, killing of that company by telling their employees just to leave or something else? Because I don't know. In my point of view, this company was in L&T's hand the moment there was no white knight. Promoters just ignored the timeline to take any white knight. I believe these promoters were nearly assured that L&T open offer and all these tries will not succeeded. They will just stop there. But while I am listening, I believe that in under all that, L&T may be holding around 50% chunk by small peoples, giving them their shares. And so what will happen to this older promoters, which are still holding around 13 or 14% holding? My question is, will they also sell their holding? I don't know. If they decided to be with L&T, how they will handle it, and what will be the future of Mindtree, as how, I mean, think of it this way: L&T holding three IT companies, not one, three. L&T Technologies, L&T Infotech, and Mindtree. In the longer run, someday L&T is supposed to merge this all companies. Yes, digital in a digital segment, Mindtree is a sufficient big leader. They are having some very good customers, and the set of customers is a very different than L&T Infotech, L&T Technologies. But the culture of these two three companies are sufficient big, and recently I was reading one report which says the company Mindtree is a more famous among employees than L&T Infotech and L&T Technologies. Yes. So now what will happen? What else is going to take place? I don't know, but I am going to stop my coverage about Mindtree because I believe Mindtree is now in hands of L&T very easily. No one is asking them why you are not holding 66% and why you are holding only 51% or 50%. The moment you hold 50% plus one share, whole company is yours, and I believe L&T will easily touch that. Right now 46% is sufficient, and I believe L&T gave order for Access Capital to buy 15%. If I am not wrong, 6% is more remaining. With that 6% also in hands of L&T, I believe there is nothing remaining. Finish. And who told them that L&T can't buy more than 6%? Yes, if you are holding money, then yes, you can go ahead. Why not? So, I believe L&T is right now the owner of Mindtree. Now, my concern about Mindtree employees and what they will do and how they will do. And so next time I am going to check about attrition rate of Mindtree, and so I will just check out. Let's see how L&T is going to change Mindtree. Bye bye.